Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm working on my island Thistle and I'm determined to get a massive chunk of it done today. So we're building quite a big area. We're going to be building an area around my house and it's not going to stay here. We will be moving this house in a second. But yes, we are doing a big old build today. Now before we get started with today's build, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. Now I'm going to take you to where we're building. So you can kind of see in the little mini map down on the right where we are walking to. So we are at the top right side of the map. So all this terraforming that you can currently see was already here from when I had my old Thistle. So I just kind of left it because I knew I might use it for something. So that's handy. It saves me some time. But we are going to be putting some castle walls out here. So for this bit you just need 1 castle gate, 2 castle walls and 2 castle towers. But you will need more for the rest of this build because you'll see what I'm doing as we go along. Now it's probably obvious what I'm doing for around my house because of the castle items, but you know, it's still kind of a surprise until I've actually said it right. So I didn't like how it looked behind the castle gate, so I've decided to put some gel bars there. And for some reason I thought you'd be able to see these simple panels from down here once I've put castle walls at the lower level as well in front of them, but you cannot. So it literally was a waste of time and simple panels. But it's okay, the thought was there, right? So I'm going to get rid of this layer of terraforming now and we can actually put some castle items in front. But first of all, we're going to lay down some of this lovely wooden code. I was using this wooden code on my original Thistle and I'm using it on this one as well because I just really like the colours of it and I just like how it looks in general. Now, by the way, all the codes that I'm using in today's video can be found listed in the description down below. So if you see any in this video that you would like to use on your island, you'll find the MAs just down there. Now for this back part, we're using 3 castle walls and 2 castle towers, just like that. And yeah, the castle tower is not directly in line with the castle tower that's on the upper part of the terraforming. And that is because of the size of the castle walls themselves. They're not as long as the castle gate items, so I had to just kind of compromise and change it up a little. So we are now ready to place my house down that I'm moving to here. And it's so annoying that you can't just place it on top of the custom code that you've put down. And that it does the grass underneath it instead. It's just so annoying. I wish we could put it on top. But it's okay, we'll have to make do. We're going to be covering up most of this anyway, so you're not going to see much of the grass. But we'll just do our best with what we got. Now we're going to need 2 more castle walls along each side of this build. And then 2 more castle towers at the front. I will be changing the front of this build ever so slightly during this video, but it's nothing too drastic. All you need to know is that you'll need a castle gate. And I know I'm going to be placing down some castle walls right now, but I will be changing those for castle towers. So yeah, you'll need 2 more castle towers for this front bit as well. That's including these ones that I've just put down. Once we've placed our towers here at the front 2 sides, we can then place the last 2 pieces of the castle wall on this side, on the right side of my house. This will complete the castle. I know it's very basic square castle, but I like it. I think it looks quite cute. And when you see what else I'm doing in this build, you'll know why I've kept it quite small and simple. So here we are, we're changing over the front bits like I said. So we want to pick up this castle wall here and just pull this back ever so slightly. Now I will be re-picking this back up so I can place some of the wooden code down on the floor because otherwise it'll look a bit strange if half of it's on the wooden floor and half of it isn't. So that's why I went back and did this. Then either side, like I said, you just want to put a castle tower. I actually think it looks really nice. It makes it look less square and it just gives the castle a more, you know, dramatic feel, I feel. I don't know. I think I'm just making up words as I go along, but I prefer it. Now just in front of my house, I'm going to be making a fake land bridge. I was thinking about maybe putting a real bridge, but I thought, you know what, the space that it will need and the navigation it will need is just not worth it. So a nice land bridge. Now we're doing a little bit of terraforming here right now and I have sped up the footage a little bit because otherwise this would be so long, but I thought I'd keep in quite a bit of this so you can see what I'm doing. I know a lot of us actually struggle with terraforming sometimes, so that's why I kept this in. And I'm no pro or master at terraforming, but I do find it quite relaxing sometimes, so I find myself getting carried away and end up building something that I quite like. Now as you can tell, I am building this terraforming area in front of my house castle. So on top of this terraforming that I'm actually currently doing right now, I'll be doing another layer of terraforming because I want this to be a viewpoint. I want my house to be enclosed in like a sunken area like I had it before, but obviously different to what I had it before, because, you know, otherwise this would be exactly the same build and that would be no good. I wanted to do something different. And basically all I'm doing is filling in this area, which I'll fill in the rest later on because it's literally just filling it in. And then we're going to be placing our next layer, as you can see. So I have left space for some stairs so we can put up an incline there in just a bit. I will be doing that in this video as well, so don't worry, you'll see where they go. But yeah, we're just basically building this terraforming out. Now it's very strange for me because I don't normally do terraforming in my videos very much, and so it's very strange to commentate over the top of it because I really don't know what to say. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm terraforming. So since I am currently terraforming, we'll talk about water terraforming as well. I don't like water terraforming. I find it very frustrating, especially when it fills in the areas that I've just dug out, and it's just annoying. But I can literally sit there for hours and do some land terraforming because I just find that really relaxing. I don't know why. But water terraforming, no, completely different story. Okay, so I realised I did some strange terraforming thing over there, but I'll explain that a little bit later on. We are decorating outside the front of my castle now. So here we have the party lights archway, and we also have a ruined pillar, and we also have a broken ruined pillar, I think it's called. And they're really nice. I like how they look outside. Also pop down the triangular topiary and the round topiary, and please ignore these wooden partitions. I don't know what I was thinking, what was going through my head when I popped these down. They look horrible. No, I don't know why I did that. I don't like them. It's okay, we'll remove them in a second. Now it's time for me to do my favorite thing in Animal Crossing, water terraforming. I am joking, by the way, but yes, we are just doing some water around this land bridge area to make it look more bridgy, I guess. And you know that awkward terraforming bit I was on about, you know, the strange bit just to the right there? I'm actually going to be leading the water terraforming down there and towards my river mouth, because that's where it is on my map, and I want to join it all together. I don't know if I'm going to carry the river on too much on the left. We'll see how I get along with the rest of this island, because I'm doing my best to try and get this done by Halloween, and I only have a few more days, so let's see if I can do it. I hope I can do it. So now that we've done that little bit of terraforming and waterscaping, I can pop in an incline. So we're going to pop an incline just here at the bottom, and then I'm also going to put one on the next layer up, but you'll see me do that in just a second because of the magic of editing. It's that quick. Here we are at the second incline, and yeah, that should be perfect right there. I will be extending obviously to the left side on terraforming a little bit later on, but it's okay. We're building this section today. We don't need to worry too much about that. After I've time traveled a couple of days to get those inclines built, we can finally start finishing off our land bridge area. I'm extending this wooden code right up to the cliffside here, and then we're going to put some like lovely flowers on the right side there and a bush or something. But we're finally getting rid of those wooden partitions because we've seen our mistake. We realized how horrible they look. Right, I'm going to push these pillars up this side, and I want to put an armor plate, whatever it's called, these knight armor things, just to the side of them. I feel like I had to have them as such a staple piece in front of the castle. And of course, there had to be a pirate barrel somewhere in this build, and I popped it there with some wedding candles on top, just to add the witchy vibes. So I'm popping down some wheat field as well, just to make it feel a bit more overgrown and make the bridge feel like really old, and yeah, you know what I mean, just that overgrown feel that I love. And here we are placing down some glowing moss. Just want to quickly say I will be decorating the viewing area at the top in this video as well, so that's exciting. But first of all, I want to fill in this area next to my castle, otherwise it will bother me because there's nothing here. So we're just putting down some bushes, some glowing moss. We'll be putting down some custom code as well, which we have this nice stone code, and that should be okay just like that, just something natural, something quick, easy feel, you know. And once we've done that, we're going to do some terraforming to the left side. Now I want to kind of keep it pretty similar as in spacing wise, but I will be stretching most of this terraforming over to the left hand side of my island. And do you know what, to be honest, I might as well say I'm going to be doing most of my island on the second level. I feel like it would just make life easier, and it means I won't have to decorate the beaches because I'm blocking all those beaches off, so I don't need to, because we need to save time because we need this island done. Obviously not all that terraforming will be in this video, because can you imagine how long that would take? That would take forever, it literally would. I forgot I had my mailbox in my bag, so I've just popped that down so I can continue to order stuff and get my mail. Not that I use the mailing order thing most of the time, I just go to the treasure islands, but you know, I do use it sometimes. It's just there for convenience. We're just going to do a little bit of waterscaping here, and then I want to kind of make a waterfall. So we're going to join all this together. I'm not going to do too much here of terraforming because like I said, I just literally need to drag this all over to the left hand side. If only we could just do it in one big sweep, that would be so much easier. But no, we have to do each individual square on its own. In a second, I will split the recording up a little bit and I'll do a little bit, you know, fast forwarding on the recording because I'll just fill in some more terraforming areas that will be quite boring to watch. And here we go. I filled in the left side. I put a couple of trees here. And like I said, I didn't want to leave that in the video. I felt like it'd be quite boring to watch me just build square areas of terraforming on this island. So definitely just fast forwarded it for you. The magic of editing, right? And now in this area, I'm just going to do the natural decorating. So like I said, we got some trees, we got some bushes, wheat field, glowing moss and flowers. And did I say bushes? I'll say bushes again. But yeah, that's what we're putting here. You're not going to be able to actually walk down this section. So that's why I'm not putting anything too special down here. It's literally just for visuals. Once we've done this area, we can finish working on the little waterscaping here because as you can see, I've added another waterfall. So I need to join both waterfalls together and I'll be doing that in just a second. We need to finish putting these little decoration bits down. So there we go, we've popped them decorations down now and we can finally do the water terraforming to connect both the waterfalls. After I've done this, like I said, I'll be working on the viewing section. We won't be doing the whole area, but just the main area where you will stand to see my castle. I don't think I've ever built a castle around my house before, or even given myself an actual castle. So that's quite exciting. There's always a first, right? Now I want to join these two inclines together, and we're going to do that by just putting down this lovely dirt path. I used this on my original Thistle island as well, and I just really like the colour of it. Now here we are on top of the viewing point and I'm going to pop some fencing along here. I will end up taking 3 pieces away so it's easier for you to see the castle, but we'll do that in just a second after we've placed down some trees. I was trying to see if I could keep those bits, but yeah, it definitely looks better without it. So you can see the castle better. And I know it took away 2, but there you go. There goes the 3rd one, because I realised it looked odd with just 2 missing. It didn't like go in line with each other, in line with the bridge, if that makes sense. And now we need to pop down some dirt path up here. I'll be connecting this dirt path to the incline that we've placed down, so everything just flows very nicely. So now that we've finished placing the dirt path down, we can finally put some decorating around. I've decided to do a little bit of natural decorating here, so we've got some bushes, flowers and wheat field of course. And just while I'm watching this back, I'm thinking maybe to go behind the castle onto the other layer that I've done and add some more towers so they peer over the top of my house. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it though. I might have to experiment with this after I've done this video because I've only just thought of it while I'm doing my voiceover, so yeah, not during the process of actually building it, which yeah, well done me. Anyway, we are doing a little bit of building over here, some natural building, so we're going to put some more bushes, wheat field and flowers, but I'm also going to pop down some items. But first of all, let's put a lovely little walkway, which I won't be decorating the right side today, so we'll be doing that, well, I'll be doing that off camera later on, but also would just like to say as well, you can see the terraforming on the right side there is very bare and there's nothing there. I'm going to pause the video once I finish this section and I'm going to go put some trees and natural items over there so that when I do the walkthrough it will look also pretty and also filled and finished. But there's no point in popping that in the video because it's literally going to be the same as what I did over the other side, but just on that side instead. But enough about that, we are putting down some items here. We've got the wedding candles, a pot, a suspicious cauldron and a stack of books. I'm going to put some little bunny decorations around here because I originally had them on my other Thistle island, so I definitely wanted to add them on this one as well. Over here I'm just popping this mush partition because obviously I can't help myself and needed to decorate there apparently. And then we finished the build, so let's take a look around. So that's the end of the build everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm really happy with how this come out and this island is going super quick, so I'm really hoping I finish it for Halloween. Now, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. I hope you have a lovely spooky day, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!